stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get started. And I'm going to ask my first question. Can you tell me a bit about your business and the type of clients you work with?
Yeah, happy to. So at our core, we're an email marketing agency, actually, that services specifically local service businesses. Whether that is everything from trades contractors, from plumbers, HVAC technicians, and everything in between. While we are at our core, just an email marketing agency, we act as an extension to their sales team and try to integrate into their existing efforts, make it easy for them to win new jobs. Simple put.
Amazing. What are some of your key numbers right now? What's your MRR? How many active clients do you have? And tell me a little more about your team structure.
Yeah. So we just hit the 90 active client mark. Currently sitting at 1.6 ARR CAD, and team structure is 5, including myself and my co-founder. So exact breakdown will be we have 2 account executives on the sales front and 1 CSM managing our full book of 90 active clients, and then myself and the co-founder.
Amazing. And how many extra hires or roles do you feel our system has helped you avoid?
I'll be honest, that actually kind of, when I really put thought into this, it's actually kind of crazy, because without a doubt, we would need a campaign manager if it wasn't for the systems we'd have built, and likely another 1 or 2 even supporting virtual assistants for a lot of admin or day-to-day work. So what I think, why I say it's kind of crazy to think about it, is when we go back to like our team structure of like 5 total, including myself and my co-founder, if we're talking about adding 2 to 3 extra hires, percentage-wise, it's an enormous change.
Got it. Amazing. So a lot of business owners worry that the automation that most of the people create might break, they throw errors, or there's a hassle to update. Did you have any of those concerns? And how did our setup has ease your mind?
I find the question kind of even funny, to be honest. It's like people aren't perfect either. I just said how these systems would avoid us hiring like X many roles, 2 of which being like the virtual assistant level, where like more training and churn is expected. So like, just for a different perspective, before I can answer the question directly, it's like the alternative isn't perfect either. The alternative is I have to recruit and train talent and maintain these new SOPs, and there's room for manual error. So there's concerns either way. It's just like to appropriately call out. It just gets things new. Sometimes it's scarier than what you're used to, but there's concerns either way. Sorry, actually, do you mind and try to think, oh, hi, people are worried about it breaking or throwing errors. Yeah, people take time off, you have to recruit new people, etc. But you've also eliminated a lot of the concerns. Like, you're really upfront and detailed in the scoping, and working with you and like 2 markup's been great in that way. You ask all the right questions upfront. A lot of the times at first, we transparent and thought it was overkill, but it's helped solve, now looking back at it, so like get ahead of so many potential errors. You do like the in-depth testing, or testing all like different potential edge cases for errors up front. And even after, like post-launch, your support's just incredible, to be honest. Like, I feel like you're an extension of the team. If there's ever an error, I just shoot you a message and I know you've got it. And I just have that confidence. You're there to make sure the build is working exactly as intended. And I've never felt otherwise.
Love to hear that. How much of an impact has our system and automation had on making more money for you in terms of MRR?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a harder question to answer for us specifically, because we've done little on the like our own internal, like, call it marketing systems or outbound systems. A lot more has been on fulfillment and operations. That being said, I'm confident we wouldn't have been able to reach the ARR metrics we have in the time we have if it wasn't for all this back end work that's like enabled us to scale at the rate we have.
Perfect. And why are you nervous about working with us first? How did your actual experience compare to your expectation? I know you have talked about something in previously, but can you go more in depth into that?
Yeah, no, I'm happy to. I definitely was nervous. I saw your content on LinkedIn. I had a little bit of social proof built, maybe at most, through seeing different workflows you've built. At most, you were a stranger, though, when I first reached out. Um, it changed, confidence did change pretty fast after having an initial scoping call with you. I'll be transparent. It was really clear to me. You knew what you were talking about. You were asking all the right questions, really trying to understand my use case, and even questioning if my business really needs this, and if I am, like, if it does make sense to work together for certain builds. Um, so no, trust. It was built really fast. And like, there's a reason we've been working together for a year now, and I'm already talking about I need to book a time with you for next quarter to get started on next quarter builds. Like, the trust has clearly been built, and same with the value.
Amazing. All right. And what do you think about our way of documenting everything? So people who are listening who don't know, what we do is every time we create an automation for our clients, we document that in Google Doc or Notion. The reason why we do that is we want to make sure that our client are not obligated to work with just us. If they feel like they want to hire in-house automation, or if they want to hire someone else, they can literally just give that SOP or documentation to someone else. That person can understand how the current automation has been built and continue building the future automation. So what do you think about that?
I'll be transparent. It's been a game changer. It's like a lot of concerns. I guess it's a standard concern people would have, and working with a partner like yourself, feeling like they're now, instead of hiring a person and being able to internalize this process for a long time, they feel like they may be reliant on an external partner, and a specific one at that. And if you make a change to this provider where it's the opposite of the case, you make sure that, excuse me, one, everything's very clearly documented, so that it makes it easier for myself to train other internal members, share the product updates, share the internal process system updates, because we already have documentation ready to go. So alleviates time on my end up front, as well as it gets rid of the concern that what if, God forbid, what if something happens to Ayyub, or what if for whatever reason we decide to not work together in the future? Like, is all this money invested wasted? No, it's like a continuous ROI. It's yours to own, and you have the ability to bring it elsewhere if you want it.
Okay. And that's the reason, like, I have, gave you that idea. Hey, I think we should do that. So I want to make sure that you're not obligated to work with us. And I want to make sure that even if something goes wrong with, like, your business keep making money. So our goal is like how we can help our client make more money rather than how we can suck more money from them. So it's always been like, hey, if the client makes more money, we will make more money. So that's the end goal of our business model. And you have invested around $19,000 since July 2024. And it's been around, I will say, 8 to 9 months. In terms of ROI, how much ROI have you gotten? Like, it's 100K, 200K, 300K in terms of dollar value.
Completely open book again. It's hard to quantify an exact dollar value. Like I said earlier, we're now at a point grateful for our growth. We have like 90 active clients, and they're sitting about 1.6 ARR. This would not have been possible, let alone in the time frame, but even in an extended time frame, without the back-end systems that we've built up, thanks to with support of EU and AR2 markup, is simply put wouldn't have been possible. And not only that, but even to reach a lower number, we would have needed to expand our team size very notably. So while I can't give, it's hard to give me the exact ROI number, I can say it's been featuring like absolutely ridiculous. It's changed the business.
And finally, what will you tell someone who's looking to streamline their business operation and considering working with us?
Book a call, reach out. Like, and I genuinely, like, if you have, like, you don't even know what you're missing out on is the thing, though. A lot of time, like, and that's something I really want to echo, is you don't often know how much your processes can be outsourced or automated until you speak with, like, actually an expert like Ayyub on to markup.
Amazing. And the people listening to this video, the way we charge is not on recurring revenue anything. A client has a project and we charge on a project base. It's a one-time fee and they have the automation forever. Okay, so if you invest, let's say $500, $1,000, or $2,000, you have to pay once. And once you pay it once, you can have the automation forever by yourself. You can use it how much you want. So, all right, guys. So this is it. This is my interview with Ethan, and I hope you guys like it. And if you need help, you can book a call with me, or I will add a link down below to this video.
Do it.